Coming up, how you can help Rapid City Police find a missing girl.
Plus, the heat is on across KELOLAND, how people are trying to stay cool. Good morning, this is KELOLAND on the go with all you need to know in news and weather as you start your day.
Police in Rapid City are asking for the public's help in finding a missing girl.
13-year-old Lacey Donovan was last seen in the 3900 block of Jackson Boulevard around 9 o'clock Wednesday morning. She was wearing a white crop top and blue jeans. She stands 5 feet 4 inches tall with brown hair and eyes. If you have any information on where she may be, you are asked to call police. One person is dead after a 3-vehicle crash in Belle Wednesday afternoon.
In a post on its Facebook page, the Belle Police Department says 3 vehicles, including a semi, collided on Highway 85 near Summit Street. The post also says that South Dakota's Highway Patrol, Butte County Sheriff's Office, and Belle Police Department are investigating the crash. A Rockham, South Dakota man has been identified in a deadly crash south of Woolsey.
Around 1 o'clock Sunday afternoon, a car was heading south on U.S. Highway 281 when it collided with a northbound pickup that was in the wrong lane. The driver of the pickup, 77-year-old John Troutman, was taken to the Huron Hospital where he died. The driver of the car, 66-year-old Kenneth Bignell, received minor injuries and was also taken to the hospital. That area of the highway was closed for 5 hours following the crash. South Dakota's Highway Patrol is investigating. Turning to weather now, our hot and dry weather is not letting up here in KELOLAND.
Let's send it over to meteorologist Brian Karstens to see if there's any relief on the way. Brian?
Yes, looking for that. Today a little cooler than yesterday, but boy, yesterday's high between 100 and 106 for many spots west of Sioux Falls, including Mitchell there. That broke an old record from 1933. Of 103, just to let you know about that. And also Sioux Falls 96, and we've now had 12 days, 12 of them in the 90s this month of June. That's a very hot start to the month of June. It doesn't get much hotter than that. And, of course, a little rain in spots. We've had this in the pattern. Last night, the folks that won that out that was southwest Minnesota, Nobles County in particular. We did have some hail, but we did pick up, an inch of rain or better in that strip there from Wilmot down to Rushmore and also to Bigelow. So if you had the rain, be thankful for it because the vast majority not getting very much. 89 today, Mitchell, a little cooler, 91 Sioux Falls. More weather details are coming up.
Thank you, Brian. Families are still finding ways to spend time outdoors during the heat wave.
Kids were enjoying the swing set underneath the shady trees in McKinnon Park Wednesday. Parents brought their kids to the park in the morning when it's not as hot and made sure they had plenty of liquids.
Even like today in the car, we've got water and juice and popsicles and making sure that they drink lots of water. My girls especially really enjoy water.
Parents say their kids are very resilient when it comes to heat, more so than grown-ups who might otherwise wilt under the hot weather. A Brookings woman has landed her dream job. Sarah Ayres started working at the Children's Museum of South Dakota this week.
The 23-year-old who has Down syndrome applied for a job last year, but the museum closed down before her interview because of the pandemic. Her family is proud of all of her accomplishments.
I think as a parent of a child with a disability, when you first find out that your child does have a disability, it's always difficult because you're not sure what the future is going to hold for her. And so we were very excited as she progressed and did well in school and had these job opportunities and then became competitively employed. It was just a very proud and very exciting moment for us as a family.
She'll be working 15 to 20 hours a week. Today we're holding a donation drive here at KELOLAND Media Group. We're asking you to bring in donations of coloring books, crayons, toys, deodorant, shampoo, and much more.
You can drop off the items today from 7 to 1 at our KELOLAND studios along Phillips Avenue. We will then give your donations to Women's Day of Service, Children's Inn, and East River Legal Services. We provided a full list of donation items right here on KELOLAND.com. And that's a look at some of our top stories.
Now let's get one last look at your weather with meteorologist Brian Karstens. Brian?
All right, weather here for today. Well, for the majority of us, not a whole lot happening in terms of rain chances. However, there are some exceptions in northwest Iowa. There's a marginal risk of severe weather. And what we're going to find here on Futurecast is, I think, a little more interesting for folks south and east of Sioux Falls. You'll see this initial little spot there or two here near Pierre and Aberdeen. Some of that moisture may even make it to Sioux Falls, maybe some sprinkles around midday. might knock our temperature down a little bit for a short time, but I do believe we'll still make it up to 91. We've got a lot of dry ground around, and that's pretty easy to heat up. Watch this, though. These storm chances kind of blowing up in northwest Iowa this evening easily could become severe as it heads to the east. And then that's it for a little bit there. Although tomorrow morning, this little spot on radar south of Sioux Falls, that's kind of a fallout of some of the jet stream patterns here. And there might be a sprinkle or very, very light rain possible there along the Nebraska border. Those kind of things really don't fix our drying problem, though, as many of us are, very dry as we watch that new drought monitor coming out today. We do see relief from the heat, though, next week. This is the next story to watch by Monday into Tuesday as we replace the golden yellow and the orange colors with blue and purple. That's a significant change. I think we're going to see some temperatures. We might even hold in the 60s for highs in parts of South Dakota early next week. Not so today, though. 91 for a high in Sioux Falls. Here's your 7-day forecast. Temperatures still in the upper 80s to low 90s through Sunday. Then we drop 70 Monday. Hopefully, in the process of dropping, we'll squeeze out some rain chances. We'll be hopeful for something there. Aberdeen, I think a pretty fair shot at rain on Sunday, high near 80, then 70 Monday, 75 Tuesday. Pierre also anticipating cooling weather there Monday, and that chance of rain could even start Saturday for Pierre and even into western South Dakota as we cool off. Everybody cools off early next week. That's weather for now. Check out the details with our Storm Center update at KELOLAND.com.